mean, I personally think, I personally think it's useless.
This is the main.
Everything was just so weird. Like, I was just confused. Like, I was like, what's wrong? What's it? I don't know. What I like.
£72 each, but Jimmy Hendrix was over there. Like no
Nulle part, elle m'envoie un message hier. Mon cas, je voulais te dire merci, je lui avais acheté pour
Well, you've got our email, so drop us an email. I'm sure she'll have to give you the courtesy of a reply. And at the same time, if you want to give me telephone numbers for other
really nice books.
Oh, I've given out once so far. Come on, guys.
So just sort of said to my boss, I need to lose. This is like,
If I do want to.
Average. Hey, Mike, that average.
Yeah, this is like.
I don't think they have popsicles many.
No, they have this.
No, but there's other popsicles. There's like lollipops and each.
The whole time that I was there this morning, all morning, I was laughing around over like.
They missed it, but they want to get back.
Yeah.
Things like that.
it is a steep drop.
The one which
Sorry to hear that.
Ah oui, non, c'est pas grave, je vois.
You're
spezzata, ma non posso pensi che per non capire.
Especially like if we do a bit of like London city stuff.
She told me, she'd tell me to come to my house, you've got to feed the squirrel, right? It'll come up to your hand. So I already knew that, but I was with somebody else, so I was like, what?
A joint, really.
Yeah.
But because she won't come back. 고맙습니다.
동물들이 많아요.
You want your snacks?